number 10, the discovery model. In this scenario, Ro plays the part of a manager who applied for a director's position and was turned down. The discovery model helps her to work through the reasons why she was turned down and to develop an action plan. Ro, I know that this meeting has come about through your recent application for the role of finance director, and I understand you've recently had the results of those interviews. So do you want to talk to me about how you're feeling?
Well, to be perfectly honest, I'm feeling really annoyed because I feel that I should have got the job. I'm more than qualified, and I can't understand why, if they felt I got some development needs, I couldn't have had coaching in the role. Other people do. You know, why can't I? So I'm feeling a bit disappointed and annoyed.
Okay. So that was the feedback that you had, that whilst you could meet the needs of the role, you had some development areas that they felt you needed to develop before taking that step up.
Yeah, exactly.
And were there any specific examples which helped you to understand that?
The sort of things that they were saying was around gravitas and the fact that I was perceived to be more a team member than the leader of the team, which, quite frankly, I don't understand. I mean, okay, gravitas, fair enough, but to lead a team, you've got to be part of the team. So, but that was the feedback I had.
Okay. I thought what might be helpful to us today is to work through a model which I use a lot for people in these scenarios or who are preparing for the next role, called the discovery model. And we're going to work through 4 boxes, and we'll do that together, thinking about what the organisation expects from somebody in that role and seeing really how you match up and what the development plan might be.
Okay.
So hopefully that will help you to gain a bit more of an insight into why the decision was as it was.
Okay, well, let's see what happens.
Okay.
And discover, I guess.
And discover.
Yeah.
So Ro, first of all, if you were looking at the organisational success criteria for somebody in that position, can we look at what it would be? And it might help you to think of a person who is a very successful director so that we could perhaps look at what behaviours and competences they have.
Okay. Well, I guess the first thing that an organisation would look for, this organisation looks for, is that they are competent in what they do.
Okay.
They would also have to be pretty sure of their own point of view. They need to be able to state clearly what their point of view is.
Okay.
They would also have to command respect in the business as well. And they would have to be fairly visible so that people knew who they were, they knew what they stood for, and by virtue of that fact, commanded respect.